What's up, guys? Doing another video. I am super sick right now, so I'm gonna just make this video quick. So 2 days ago or a day ago, I posted a video that I found shrimp. There's like 20 shrimp in my fx2. I thought there wasn't going in there, but apparently they was. So I have this shrimp safe version. I'm gonna try to put in. Let me turn off my intake on the FX real quick. So we're gonna be putting this one in. If this doesn't work or for some reason it doesn't fit, I got a pack of mesh bags for like $4, and I'm gonna just zip up the old one. The only reason I don't like doing it with the zip bag, you can't suction cup the filter to the back of the aquarium, so it's kind of floating, and I don't like how goofy it looks. So I'm gonna try to get this out the bag. Wow, they put this really tight. So this is supposed to be safe for shrimp. It looks small enough, to be honest. I mean, maybe fry could get in there still, but the big shrimp definitely can't, which is, you know. I also been feeding on this side of the tank, so everyone's over here instead of like, I used to feed over here, and everyone was like to the middle-ish, so I made sure there's more activity on this side of the tank for the time being. It took about 2 days for this to get here. It's about the same setup at the FX, just straight like that. I could put a filter sponge on the inside, but I'm not gonna do that. Mainly because, in my experience, it just doesn't work out for me. It's something about the sponge. The sponges being in this, the sponges release a constant airflow because they're sponges, of course. And since they're getting sucked up, the FX starts sucking up the air from the sponge, and then it keeps it on this cycle of purging. So I really hate that. I had my FX purging for like 2 hours, and then I was like, all right, what's going on? So it ended up being the sponges. So I can't sponge the filter, sadly, but so I'm gonna just take this off. Actually, let me unclip this, because we're gonna have to take this whole thing out. Well, honestly, I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Because one thing about my setup, it's a real tight space over here, so it's hard to do maintenance like this. Because usually I plan to never touch this intake, but shit happens. And then we'll bring her up sideways. There we go. Whoa. Hopefully there's no water coming out of that, but we got a lot of snails on this, so I'm just let them drop down. Freaky ass snails. Take this part off. These you actually have to open. I actually hate the design of this one because you have to always open it to take out these. The other one, you don't need to do that, which to me is way better. Now I'm gonna try to take this out without. Oh, it's just like that. Okay, fine. Then can I remove this? Yes. Okay, and then we're just gonna flip this in, apparently. Actually, let me just. Yeah, it's a tight fit, but I'm gonna try to like put that in more. I don't know if that's tight enough. The other one was all the way. It doesn't go lower than that, so I'm guessing that's all good. And then we have our new filter set up. And that should be safe for the shrimp for now. If I still end up finding shrimp, I can always put the mesh bag over this as well. And then it could end up just floating, but I really don't want to do that because I really hate that. And also, if you're ever having problems with your fx2, you gotta remember, from whatever, this rubber part needs to be underwater, because the seal's not the best, and then you end up sucking, it just sucks up air. Actually, I was wrong, it's the same. So this is actually the same style as the other one, so I have to take this out. Oh no, they made it so you could just twist it to the side and take it out. Or are these too big? Actually, let me just take this out. I'll just put these in. Well, this is the fun part of tank maintenance, I guess. I'm a little sick, so I'm a little off of it, but usually I'm not this clumsy. Let me just make sure this is tight enough. Oh my god. Everything's falling. Try to get this in now. Hopefully it doesn't pop off again. Jesus. How was your day going? I want you a little bit lower than that. Right, as low as we could go. It's fine by me. Air's thrown back in. Turn the intake back on. I lost some water. I had some old water just ready. It's a bit cold, so I'm not gonna put too much. I just want the water line over the intake a bit. So we should be good there. Next, I'm gonna put the crushed coral. I have a crushed coral bag in the filter. I'm gonna put another one in there, not this one. I'm gonna get another bag. I should have bought two. I think I ordered two, but I don't think Amazon. Either I was sick yesterday, so I probably didn't put quality to two. So unfortunate. Alright, we should be good. Actually, I'm gonna fill her up all the way. Then I'm gonna max the output on the outlet just to really purge the water. The intake is open now. And she's flowing, so I'm gonna turn down the flow. Obviously, I don't want that going like crazy like that. And then it should stop in a minute to really do a cycle, and then it should start going regularly. You could do multiple ways to put crushed coral. You could just literally drop it in your tank. You could put it in your filter. At this point, I already have crushed coral in my fx2. I mean, my fx6 doesn't have crushed coral because I don't have crustaceans in there really, or like species that need general hardness. So this will like raise your pH or keep your pH stable more. And for the most part, I just use this to raise my general hardness because my water is soft. Like my water is really soft. It's every time I even test my water, it's the softest level as possible. So I used to have snails and their shells would deteriorate to the point where they die because my water is too soft and they can't maintain their bodies. So I'm actually gonna put the air stone in here too, and this will kind of speed up the crushed coral dematerializing into the water column. And we'll just try to get it to the bottom. And in a way, it makes it biological filtration as well, because it's surface area and then biological filtration could grow in it. And then eventually I'm gonna try to get a bag to cover that. I mean like maybe a larger plant, or maybe find a better site for it, but I just want to like really bulk up in the general hardness because we have a lot of fish, a lot of snails growing in here. I don't want it to demineralize I can't talk right now. Demineralize the water from all of them taking up the nutrients and stuff. But we are doing good. I'm gonna count the cherry shrimp we have. I started with 10, so I'm gonna count as many as I can find. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting the other side of the tank. 5 that I can see with my eyes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12 shrimp that I could count. Sometimes I don't count because I just think I'm counting the same shrimp sometimes, but maybe more than 12. Actually, here we can see one of our red plecos that we just got. These guys are super good at hiding. It's hard for me to catch them on camera, but they're super cool. I think I have one over here hiding as well. They love these rocks, the dragonstone. Oh yeah, he's all the way right there. I don't know if you can see him, but he is on hider. There's about 4 of them in here. I usually always see 2. I think the other 2 are doing just fine, but there's just a lot of hiding spaces for them and they really like it. I just put this food out for these guys. This will all be gone by the end of the day, and everyone's gonna be eating. It adds color to the red shrimp and it's good for the snails. They love it. Everyone's eating good. Also, I drop bloodworms in here for my beta fish, and then whatever he doesn't eat, the shrimp eat, which also adds to their color. So we should be seeing better color from these guys. Some of them are a little light because a lot of them were trapped in the fx2 and they're basically just eating leftover food getting into the filter. So the ones I had outside are really red, but these guys are a little pale. But hopefully now that they're outside the fx2 and they won't get sucked up, they'll be good. See, this one is super red. This is the one that's been eating bloodworms outside the tank. I sound so nasally. Oh my god. But yeah, but hopefully this works. We already got snails on it, but I think it's fine. I think they're actually small enough for the shrimp not to get into. I still think maybe a newborn fry might get in there, but like once they get up to this size, they should be able to keep out of it. So I'm happy with that purchase. It's the only I bought on Amazon, and it's only shrimp safe thing that I saw for a FX, and it goes on FX 1, 2, 4, and 6. If that piece didn't work, I was gonna take this mesh bag and just put it over my old filter, and that works. You have to clean the bag routinely, and like I said, the suction cups, unless you cut a hole for the suction cups in the bags to place them in the back, it won't work. And then if you do that, you also risk them going into the back and getting into the filter, which they will do. Believe me, they will do. So, but that's it for the video. Oh, and I have it in an update. I went to Home Depot and I bought some golden poftos, and I pretty much set up every spot in here, and they are growing really good. This one's growing the best. These two are acclimating really well. The roots haven't transferred yet to aquatic, but they are doing very well. If you want to know why the roots are so clean, the snails actually clean the dirt off for these. Like you're supposed to rinse them, but eventually the snails will just clean off the dirt. And then you can see these are aquatic fruits. You can see how they're low dripping. They're very green. Like once these get acclimated, they're gonna be very green. A lot of them are gonna die off, but these, as you can see, these are the ones that you want. These take a lot of nutrients from the tank, and they're doing very good. And also, if you want to do poftos is the easiest plant you can do. You just drop in the roots, you put a little clip on here. You get these on Amazon too, and you just let it grow. These will pretty much take care of your nutrients and your nitrates. These guys will eat it up, especially if you have a decent amount in a small space. This is like a poftos growing in a 150 gallon. As you see, it's crazy, it's everywhere. I'm planning on doing a hydroponic video when I'm not sick and really getting people into hydroponics. This is a peace lily plant that I've been doing for a while. It's growing like crazy. Got the poftos. I'm trying this out. I forgot the name of it, but I couldn't find it online as people doing it hydroponically, but I'm gonna try. See if I'm gonna see if it takes. I like the color. I like adding color to the pond. But that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I can keep my shrimp out my filter, and hopefully I get better soon. But for now, I'm probably gonna just be uploading clips and stuff instead of videos, because I'm just like I'm just like tired of shit. Yeah. But yeah, all in all, pretty good video. I feel good about it. I feel good about the filter. You know, when I luckily, when I poured out, I've talked about in the other video, when I poured out my filter, I usually just dump my filter water into my sink or my toilet. But since it was my first time cleaning the fx2, I closed my bathtub hole, outlet, whatever, and I poured the water in there because I wanted to see how dirty it was, to get like a real visual. Actually, it wasn't that dirty. Actually pretty clear. I was surprised considering how much I feed in this tank. And then on top of that, I saw the red cherry shrimp just flowing everywhere. And I was like, Jesus Christ, no wonder I've only been seeing 4 or 3. It was at the point where I thought I didn't do the shrimp. Like, I did this tank completely right. So I was like, what happened to my shrimp? I thought they were molting or just expertly hiding, because I have this like this ground floor is for them. But I was like either died or the snails got them, or I don't know. But I'm super happy that they're not. I'm super happy that they actually breeded. They breeded inside the filter, which is crazy to me because they breeded inside the filter. I saw babies in the tank. There's the males. There was two males outside the tank. I saw no female with a saddle. So I guess the female was in the tank breeding with a male, and then the fry were getting pushed out through the output into the tank, and that's how the shrimp was getting back into the tank little by little. But only the fry was. The other guys seemed like they were just living their life feeding off the sponges. But thank you guys for watching. End this video. I'm gonna take me a nice nap. But yeah, if you want me to put that link in the YouTube thing, if you have shrimp or if you have an FX, if you have an overpowered filtration system on your 30-gallon like I do, I will send you the link to that. You just ask, I'll send it. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.